All right. Along with the new cars and new build, we got a new schedule. This is the first tentative schedule that iRacing just released. I will have a link to this post in the forum down in the description of the video below. But we'll take a look to see what races that'll be running and all that kind of stuff, and some different changes to everything. Taking a look here, the rookie for Oval series, those two don't really change. Legends and Street Stocks for the D-Class Oval still have all the same characters with ARCA, the Cars Tour fixed, Draft Masters, SK Mods, both fixed and opened, as well as the SRX. C-Class, all of the things have begun, or all of the things have been the same. Looking at sports cars, M-Power Tour comes back for another season. Clio Cup still in the D-Class. Ferrari obviously there as well. Taking a look, production car, Rainmaster, Spec Mid Racer Ford, TCR Virtual Challenge fixed. Weekly series all going to be staying the same. C-Class looks to be the same as well. One change, Proto GT is now, instead of a C-Class series, a B-Class series. And IMSA, the only A road series out there. For Formula, nothing really has changed all that much. Super Formula is a B-Class. Super Formula Lights is still in the C-Class. So not too bad. Dirt Oval, Dirt Road, I don't really care too much about. So let's go ahead and jump now into the D-Class Oval. Start with the ARCA series. Starting the season off next week here at Pocono, one of my favorite tracks. North Wilkesboro, Dover, another one of my favorite tracks. Legacy Charlotte, Richmond, Texas, Milwaukee, Lime Rock Park Classic. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun getting that down the hill and up the hill too, so that'll be cool. New Smyrna, Las Vegas, Concord is going to be interesting, and Nashville. Cars Tour, probably not going to be racing that all that much. Let's zoom in so you can see that just a little bit better. Cars Tour, New Smyrna, Nashville Fairgrounds, Sobo, Irwindale, Bristol, Langley, Hickory, all those in there. So Cars Tour, not something I'm going to be racing. Same with the SK Mods. However, it is a sin that Oswego is not on the SK Mods schedule. SRX, Langley, Bristol, Richmond, Linear Dirt. Bristol Dirt is in there too. Linear Dirt, Nashville, Lucas Oil, which that is the dirt track. Southern National, Volusia on the dirt, Bristol Regular, Knoxville on dirt, and USA. Some of them I'll be racing, not all of it, obviously. C-Class Advanced Legends. Probably not going to be touching that series as well, but here is the schedule for you. No Oswego on any of these, but I'm sure it'll be updated and changed out as well. Cars, going to be the exact same as the D-Class Gen 4 Cup. Not something I'm going to be racing, but, you know, it could happen. A lot of Milwaukee. That's the second Milwaukee mile that we're seeing here. C-Fixed is going to be following the NASCAR schedule, so Iowa, then Nashville, Chicagoland, Mid-Ohio, Pocono, Lucas Oil, Daytona, Michigan, Richmond, Watkins Glen, Milwaukee again, and Darlington round out the season. C Open is the same deal. That just follows the whole season wide, so that's why we're going to skip all of that. NIS Fixed, again, it's the NASCAR schedule, so we're going to skip that one. Same with NIS Open. Tour mods. Probably, again, not going to be racing these guys, but it'll be good to have at least. Southern National, they're going to New Hampshire. Sobo, Five Flags, USA, Stafford. Fairgrounds, the Bull Ring, Hickory, Thompson, North Wilkesboro, Myrtle Beach. Street Stock, C-Class. They're going to Winton this time around, which that'll be certainly something. Iowa, Lanier, Kern, Irwindale, the Inner at Irwindale. That'll be interesting. Iowa Legends track. That could be pretty fun too. Super Lates, don't really race them, but no Oswego in any of those. Super Lates there, same as the Open. IndyCar Oval fixed. Going to Michigan, Las Vegas, Iowa, Talladega, because apparently that's where it has to go. Atlanta, 2008. Legacy, Kentucky, Indy, Gateway, Auto Club, Kansas, Milwaukee again, and Charlotte. B fixed again following the NASCAR schedule, so Iowa, New Hampshire, Nashville, Chicago Street Course, Pocono, Indy, Kentucky, Lucas Oil, Chicago, Land, Michigan, Daytona, and Darlington. B Open follows again NASCAR season, so we're going to skip that one. 87s. I want to try to race 87s more this year, so this will be interesting to see how everything works out. Going to Homestead first, Bristol, VIR. That's going to be something. Legacy, Michigan, going to Talladega, Darlington, Martinsville, Vegas, Daytona, 2008, Hickory, Nashville, and Legacy Charlotte to wrap out the season. Silver Crowns, I don't race there, but look at that. Oswego's on the schedule. I think that might be the first mention of Oswego for that. A Open and fixed, going to be the exact same. Iowa, New Hampshire, Nashville, Chicago Street Course, Pocono, Indy, Auto Club, Chicagoland, Richmond. Curious to see Chicagoland on the schedule. Same with Auto Club. Oh, that's the 2-week Olympic break. Richmond, Michigan, Daytona, Darlington. A fixed, the exact same. So now we'll go over to sports cars. Rocky Mazda's BMW M-Power Tour. It's cool to see that they change the car each week. Here's a Clio Cup. Ferrari GT3, not racing that. I did say in the comments I want to try to race the Global Challenge again. Torn between the Kia or the Cadillac. I like driving the Cadillac. I've never driven the Kia, but we'll see. They're at Oschersleben, Spa, Nürburgring combined, Tsukuba, Daytona Road, Imola, Watkins Glen, the Classic Boot, Canadian Tire. That's going to be a fun one. Road America, Sonoma, Snetterton, the 300 course, and Legacy Silverstone. All of those are going to be a lot of fun. So definitely going to be having to give this one a shot this year. My bread and butter, my baby right here, the GR Cup Series, Watkins Glen Boot, Summit Point, Daytona Road, VIR North, Long Beach, Spa. Oh, God. GR Cup at Spa is going to be very interesting. Brands Hatch again on the schedule. Love to see that. Has the weather, which is pretty cool. Okayama. Haven't raced there in a while. Road America, Zandvoort, National, Mount Panorama again, because, you know, why not? And Laguna Seca. So that's going to be a fun one. GT4, this is going to be the exact same as the Sports Car Challenge. So we'll take a look at the schedule here. Ostersleben, Watkins Glen, Misano, Maybe I'll actually be able to race at Misano this time. Canadian Tire, Red Bull Ring, Mugello, Cataluna Historic, Road America, Hockenheim, VIR Fool, another Mount Panorama, and Interlagos. Mission R, unfortunately a dead series. Mustang Challenge, again, unfortunately a dead series. Nürburgring Endurance, no one. I don't really have time to race it. 360 minutes, just not my thing. Production Car Challenge, here we go. Okayama, Mount Panorama, Winton, oh geez, Navarra, good to see new track in there. Osterschleben, the Nordschleife, just the Nordschleife, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. Lednin, Motorland, Aragon Outer, wow, okay. WeatherTech, Long Beach, Willow Springs, and VIR to wrap up the season. That's gonna be a lot of fun. No rain for that one yet. The Rainmeister, I don't own the Ferrari, so I'm not going to race that one. Spec Racer Ford, not something I race. Touring cars. They just updated the touring cars, basically to have the cold tire effect not be that bad starting off, thankfully. And they said you're going to get your best lap on either lap 2 or lap 3. So tires warm up a lot better. They last a lot less too. So tires are only going to last a fuel length, fuel stint. So really looking forward to that. I might actually drive that for the Roar next year coming in February, but that's months down the line. So for TCR this year, they're going to Snetterton to start it off, Watkins Glen, Boot, Algarve, Grand Prix, or Portimao, Canadian Tire, Lebanon, Mugello, Osterschleben, Road America, Nürburgring, and that is the Nürburgring Grand Prix, so not the Nordschleife. VIR, Brands Hatch Indy, which is going to be really cool, and good old Interlagos. The weekly challenge, not ready yet. Missing data, republish the schedule. All right, you got it. Advanced Mazda is not going to be racing there. Creventic Endurance, not racing that. Here's the Sports Car Challenge with the GT4s and LMP3s. This is going to be rain enabled this year, so that should be fun. Going to Osterschleben, Watkins Glen, Misano, Canadian Tire, Red Bull Ring, just like the GT4 and the LMP3 schedule. Mugello, Cataluna, aka Barcelona, Road America, Hockenheim, VIR, Mount Panorama, and Interlagos to wrap up the season. IMSA Pilot Challenge 2-hour races, not going to be racing that. IMSA Vintage Series, I don't own either of the cars, so not going to be racing in that one. Porsche Cup car did get reworked. Probably won't be racing it, but, you know, crazier things have happened. LMP3, same schedules, GT4 and the Sports Car Challenge. Probably won't be racing that because I'll be with the GT4s, but, you know. Radical, don't own the car. Ringmeister, not ready yet. Stock Car Brazil, Supercars, not racing in any of those. TCR, that's just the open schedule, but the exact same thing as the fixed. GT Sprint Series. This is going to be a lot of fun, especially now with the Corvette and the Mustang added in. We're going to Barcelona, Fuji with no chicane, Misano, hopefully this actually gets raced, Daytona, Brands Hatch, Spa, Nürburgring F1 track, Mugello, Imola, Road America, Hockenheim, and wrapping up at Algarve, Portimao. All 50% fuel, so you can actually pit under that race. The fixed GT3 Fixed Series is the exact same as VRS, but half the distance. So nothing out of the ordinary there. GTE probably won't be racing it, but we'll take a look. Monza, Mugello, Imola, really staying in Italy for the first 3 weeks. 24 Hours of Le Mans, then Spa, Barcelona, Suzuka, Road Atlanta. May have to race Road Atlanta. Love that track. Road America, Daytona, Sebring, and Watkins Glen with the boot to wrap up the season there. IMSA Endurance, not racing that. LMP2's definitely not racing that. Proto GT, if there's enough people, I will race it. I love the series. Really was sad that it did not get nearly the participation that we expected it to this past season. But that's going to be at Imola, Nürburgring, the F1 track, not the Nordschleife, Canadian Tire, Algarve, Spa, Sebring, Villeneuve. That's going to be fun. Probably going to have to race that one. Road America, Suzuka, 24 Hours of Le Mans, VIR, and Daytona to wrap up the season. A-Class for sports car is IMSA. Fixed and open are the same schedule. So we're going to Watkins Glen, Algarve, Nürburgring, Daytona Road, Canadian Tire, Interlagos, Fuji with no chicanes, Road America, Barcelona, 24 Hours of Le Mans, VIR, and Coda. Definitely skipping Coda. Hate that track with a passion. That's the fixed series right there, only 35 minutes. And now Formula cars. Rookies, don't do any rookie Formula stuff. FIA, F4 stuff, don't race those. Formula 1600 again, don't really race those. Fun car, just not my deal. Skippies, I actually don't own that car. Never owned the Skippy. USF 2000 has a good mix of oval and road. Got Summit Point, Sebring, Snetterton, Mid-Ohio, Iowa. These cars at Iowa are a blast. Belle Isle, Imola, Barber, Algarve, USA, International. That's going to be a disaster of a race, always is. Milwaukee Mile again. Formula A Grand Prix Tour, skipping all of that. Super Formula Lights. This is one of the fun ones that I'm going to be looking forward to. Going to Gilles Villeneuve in Montreal. Barcelona getting raced a lot. Red Bull Ring, Silverstone, Misano, Fuji, Spa, Sebring, Hungaroring, Mugello, Twin Ring, and Zandvoort. Same with the fixed series. Dallara F3, not something I race. Grand Prix Legends, again, not something I race. Same with the IndyCar, or Lotus, or the Grand Prix. So that is all of the C-Class stuff. Now for the B-Class, Super Formula is going to be the same exact schedule, just obviously different cars. IndyCar Series Fixed. This is the one where they do both road and oval. Pocono, may have to do that one. I miss IndyCars at Pocono. And then the A-Class stuff that I really don't care about. Same with dirt racing. So let me know in the comments down below what you think and what you're going to be racing this year. I'm a little disappointed. No Sachsenring, not a lot of Navarro, not enough Oswego. Again, this is the early version, so it could be changed. But still a little disappointed that Sachsenring and Navarro aren't on there. Same with Oswego Speedway. So Let me know if you are going to be racing any of this season, what you plan on being your main series, if you have a main series, or if you're like me and you just race whatever's out there. Thanks for watching.